Record. All right. Welcome everyone to another episode of the AG Sports Podcast. It's what is it? 40
Friday.
40 something. It's Friday. It's
the episode number? I think it's 44.
oh man. I'm just happy it's Friday. Get to run some
I know.
Chell tonight, bro.
Facts.
Oh, ESHL 1v1. Maybe a 1v1, eh?
Yeah, I'm down. Go.
Yeah.
We'll go again.
Our hot teams are pretty solid. Eh?
We'll go again.
My 95 Vasilevsky not doing anything.
Yeah, and he got rocked last week when I won 6-1. So.
And then I won the second game. So
Yeah, so it's
we went 1-1. So you know what?
I know, that's fine.
You know what? Pretty evenly skilled here. But yeah, back to another episode of the AG Sports Podcast. We haven't uploaded one since last Thursday, right?
Yeah, I think it's last Thursday.
Last Thursday. So yeah, a bunch of Leafs Habs games, bunch of news on the Raptors, a couple signings in the NBA. Team LeBron destroying Team Durant, UCL, and a bunch of other news. So I think we'll go into the NHL first. Am I right? Want to go start with that? So let's go into the Leafs. So
we
last Thursday, I think on last Thursday they didn't play.
Wednesday they played Vancouver last Thursday.
They played Vancouver last Thursday and Saturday, then Monday Winnipeg, then Wednesday.
Tuesday Winnipeg, and then Thursday Winnipeg. So
wait, who do they play Saturday then?
They played Vancouver on Saturday. They played 2 games.
No, who do they play this Saturday?
Oh, Winnipeg again. Then they play Ottawa on the Sunday.
Wait, is that 4 games against Winnipeg?
No, 3. They play Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Yes, okay, there you go.
And then they play Ottawa Sunday.
So
and then
we left off before the Leafs game versus the Vancouver Canucks.
Yeah, so
and that was the start of a little bit of a twist
it was tough.
on the Leafs. So you can go.
So it was second night of a back-to-back here.
On Toronto.
And I'm going to be honest, I fell asleep. I was listening, and then I was just like, oh. And then I woke up, and then I saw, oh, wow.
I got a similar story to you.
Oh, yeah, okay. We'll get to that. So, yeah, I'm listening, and then I just dozed off. But then I woke up, and then I realized, oh, they lost. So Virtanen scored with 3 minutes in. I'm like, Jacob Virtanen, kind of good. And then Pierre Engvall from Ilya Mikheyev, he's been showing up. Last night he scored again to make it 1-1. And then Virtanen again in the second period to make it 2-1 from Gaudette and Myers. And then in the third period, Bo Horvat from Edler and Schmidt. And I think in this game, I think Pettersson did not play, or he got injured in this game. I'm not quite sure.
He's been out for the past couple games.
He's been out for basically a week now. So Vancouver, it was basically a trap game because it was second night of a back-to-back. The Leafs had to travel from Edmonton, go to Vancouver on the second night of back-to-back.
Again, similar story to my team.
we'll get to them. and then they just lost that one. And then on Saturday, I was like, okay, you know what? We should bounce back here. We got Friday off.
I think we'll go back and forth between games.
Okay, yeah.
So on Thursday as well, when the Leafs lost to the Vancouver Canucks, Montreal had a game against Winnipeg. Now, they were going in 0-1-1, so they lost in regulation, and they also lost in overtime to the Jets. So they're looking to come play this game strong. So what happens first? 1-0 Winnipeg. I think Stasny gets a goal, right? Or Connor.
I'm going to be honest, I can't remember.
Then I think Montreal tied it. Or no, Winnipeg went up 2-0. Then Montreal came back, scored 2 goals. Then Winnipeg scored again. And then with a minute left with the goalie pulled, Montreal scored a goal. And Dubois in overtime gets the overtime winner on Jake Allen, I believe. Jake Allen started. And, yeah, it was pretty rough to start. Coming back, they beat Ottawa. Then you lose to Winnipeg. But on Saturday, they made up for it. So you can continue on Saturday.
Well, the Leafs did not make up for it on Saturday because they lost 4-2 to the Vancouver Canucks after winning 3 straight against Ottawa, 3 straight against Edmonton, 2 straight losses to Vancouver. So it starts off with best for scoring from Miller and Horvat on the power play, it looked like. Oh, the video just played. Okay. Yeah, but then the Leafs came back and kind of forgot. I'm trying to get the scores here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Okay, right here. Okay, yeah, there we go. And then JT from Kerfoot and Hall. Kerfoot's been he's been all right. I'm kind of hoping they do trade him at the deadline. We'll get into that later because I want to talk about Kerfoot being traded. And then Jimmy Vesey from a spinorama pass to Brody, and then Brody to Vesey to make it 2-1. Then I'm like, okay, you know what? We got this. Third period, we're up 2-1. And then I was like, no, this is the Leafs that I'm watching. And they gave up 3 goals in the third period. Horvat, Miller, and Niels Hoglander with a snipe. And the Leafs just choke it right there again. They lose 4-2. I'm like, I was mad, but then I'm like, this is what the Leafs do. And I'm like, I can't be that mad. Like, I've seen this happen too many times.
And you're already still at the top of the league, right?
I know. So we were still top of the league. But it's like, come on. Like, you got to close that down. Like, you're up 2-1 to Vancouver, who had no Pettersson. that game, and they just blew it. Like 3 goals in a span of 8 minutes. That's great. That's great in the third period. So they got outplayed in Vancouver, and then they're on a 2-game slide.
So on Saturday, Montreal looks to bounce back against the Winnipeg Jets. So in the month of March, going into that game, Montreal was 1-1. Got 3 points. Actually, in all the games this month, except for the one last night, Montreal has gotten a point. So pretty solid. Not too bad. Getting back up there in the standings. Trying to make a big lead into the
because the Flames don't want to win. So it's like,
and the Canucks sometimes want to win.
They're just inconsistent.
Montreal looks to bounce back against Winnipeg, and they did in a massive way. Connor Hellebuyck being pulled after the 4th goal. I want to say Josh Anderson with a nice bounce off the boards.
Wait, didn't they win like 7-1 this game?
Yeah. So Anderson scores. Gallagher gets 2. Paul Byron gets 1. Petrie gets 1. Shout out to Jeff Petrie, bro. Oh my God, Toffoli got 1, dude. Jeff Petrie, bro. I'm telling you, he's
not winning ours.
He's definitely top.
He's in the running, but he's not going to win
right now. He's top 5 defenders in the league right now. Top 5. He's an offensive defenseman who can play defense. He's a good defenseman.
You know our friend is gonna.
Don't care.
No yeah, he's gonna be like.
He's too goated right now. This season, Jeff Petrie is goated. He's got 1 point less of Victor Hedman. Like, think
really?
About that. Yeah, literally 1 more point, and he's tied with Hedman. So if he can get like 2 goals next game, he's beat Hedman in points. Look at that. But yeah, Montreal absolutely massacres Winnipeg 7-1.
Massacres Winnipeg.
It was good because they lost 2 of the 3 games that they played Winnipeg. They should have won, and they lost. So they lost 3 to Winnipeg, and they come back and destroy that team 7-1. Done out. Winnipeg goes into Toronto. Montreal starting on a road trip on Monday with Vancouver. So going into Monday's game, you want to go with your Leafs and Jets?
So the Jets traveled to Toronto, and it was not pretty.
To begin a 3-game
set. That is still going right now. So Hyman scored from Brody at the 8:16 mark of the first. I'm like, yeah, dude, Zach Hyman, dude, his contract's gonna end this year, and I want to see how much he's gonna get paid.
If they sign him, what if he goes to like
Seattle? No. They have to sign.
I think they would resign.
They have to sign because Freddie Anderson's gone, right? So that's already $5 million off the books. You could literally just give that money to Zach Hyman right now.
Actually, we'll talk about Freddie Anderson.
Yeah, we'll talk about Freddie later. And then so it wasn't looking good for the Jets. Already down 1-0, and then Andrew Kopp from Pionk and Ehlers on the power play. It looked like a deflection there, and I was like, dude, Pionk's been a beast so far. He had like 3 assists this game too. And then Matthews from Riley and Marner. I'm like, I'm not surprised. Like, again, it's Matthews from Marner again on the power play. And then Morrissey gets his first because Matthews just doesn't want to, like, he's just sticking up his leg. Like, dude, let Freddie save that. Like, what are you doing?
You're not playing
soccer. Why are you trying to block the shot?
You're not Neymar Jr., buddy.
Like, I know. Like,
the rainbow
just let Freddie save that. Like, it was such a weak shot.
I think Freddie would have had that, no?
I know. And then it went 2-2. And then Kyle Connor from Ehlers, dude, those two have been goated this year. Kyle Connor and Ehlers, they've been insane from Lowry. And that was second period. So then it looked like it was like 3-2 Jets. And then Appleton scored. Mason Appleton.
Nice goal, by the way.
It was very nice. From Kopp and Pionk again. And then Matthews at the 18-minute mark from Tavares and Nylander. And then that gave us some hope. But then Hellebuyck was like, I'm a brick wall. And he saved like 5 shots in like the last minute.
What's going on with that first line against your
first line?
Like the Scheifele Wheeler. It's literally.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Leafs one. I was gonna be like, bro, what are you talking about?
It's been mostly the third and fourth line.
It's been the second one. It's been Ehlers.
Yeah, the second, third, like the first line, Dubois is Dubois, Scheifele, and Wheeler. They're pretty much relying on their other lines, but when they go to the playoffs, I don't know how that's going to work out.
No, it'll work fine because you need the depth scoring, right? So it's like if one line doesn't show up, you still got the other ones.
I know, but like you're going to need your full team to go force, especially if you're playing 3 straight games against the Leafs. Your whole team's got to go, right? Especially if these points matter, right?
If they match up in the first round, Jets Leafs, that would be very interesting.
Dude,
that's very interesting.
I don't know. I could see the Jets winning, and I could also see.
I could see the Leafs.
Can I see the Leafs winning a round?
Leafs in 6.
Leafs in 6 already. Now,
facts.
Montreal on Monday goes in to Vancouver to start a 2-game set. I watched it. I stayed up till what, almost 1 o'clock watching the game. Montreal has to lead the entire game.
Yeah, for, like, the
Of course,
entire
Jeff Petrie again scored. Am I shocked? Told you, Norris winner right here. But
Okay, calm down.
But after the last minute of play in the third, they were coming back. I don't know I think it was Deneau or Armia that came in towards the other side, and it gets to Adam Gaudette, who came in for Pettersson. So if Gaudette wasn't in there, they would have never tied the game.
That's very true. Or
So
Pettersson,
beautiful.
Pettersson,
I gotta admit, beautiful shot. Nothing Carey Price could do about that. It was a rocket.
well, he could have saved it.
Could have saved it, obviously,
So he
but it
could
was a
have done
rocket.
like.
It was a rocket. So, but Carey Price playing like his old self. Not his old self, but like he's playing better, you can say. So, of course, another Vancouver game goes into shootout. By the way, shout out to Carey Price for absolutely robbing Broncos.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Oh my gosh,
that was nice.
Oh man, he made a nice save there. And then what happened? They missed the first two shots. We missed the first two shots. Horvath gets one over Price, makes it 1-0 in the shootout. And then Tatar to score to keep it going. Buddy tries to go through the legs. I'm like, what are you doing? Just try and score. You're not like McDavid or whatever. And of course, Thomas Tatar doesn't score through the legs. He doesn't know how to do it. Like, just learn. Like, just don't do that. Just put it through the 5.
Just don't be fancy. Like, you're not winning or anything. Like,
I know.
Just don't be fancy.
Yeah, Montreal loses. Again, another point for Montreal in the month of March.
Yeah, I guess so.
I guess.
Yeah, another point
I'd rather lose an over. I'd rather have. Think about this. The Leafs have 7 losses in regulation. Montreal have 7 losses in regulation. A lot of our losses are coming from overtimes, which is kind of upsetting. But,
yeah, that's very upsetting. It's a points lost right there.
I know, right? If those 7 LT losses could have been wins, we'd have been first. We would have been first place. Well, whatever.
Maybe. Oh, well.
You know.
But you're not.
But yeah, going into Wednesday's game, was it Toronto Winnipeg again?
No, they played yesterday. The Leafs played Thursday.
Well, Monday. What happened? So we talked about Monday. Did they play two?
This happened on Tuesday. You think they were just talking about that happened on Tuesday?
No.
Well, the
Montreal played Vancouver on Monday.
Okay.
And the Leafs played.
Well, I talked about the Leafs on Tuesday.
Well, the Leafs played on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, so then the Leafs played on Thursday.
Actually, Montreal played on Wednesday.
Did they play on Wednesday? Yeah, they did.
So. Yeah, it was on at 11.
Oh, yeah, 11 o'clock start time. Yeah.
And similar story to you, I also wanted to go to sleep. So it was like 11:30 or 11:04, almost. I think it was like 12 o'clock. I watched the first period. Nice goal from Kotkaniemi. Again, Toffoli with another assist. Am I shocked? I go to bed. I'm like, okay, Montreal, let's go. You can take down this team. I wake up. 5-1 Habs. I'm like, look at that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Again, who scored? I know Deneau got his first goal.
Deneau scored.
Shout out to Philip Deneau for actually scoring a goal. Thank you. Finally. Now everyone on the Montreal Canadiens has scored a goal.
Only took about half a season.
I know, right? Almost half. Deneau scored. KK scored already. Weber, beautiful shot. Beautiful. Petrie again scores a nice one there, and I forget who scored the last one. I think it was Corey Perry.
Yeah, Perry scored. I remember.
I'm so glad we signed Corey Perry.
Okay.
He's playing really well. Really well. I'll give him that.
So
that was to begin a back-to-back night. So the next night they played the Calgary Flames.
Thursday. So. But before the Montreal game, the Leafs played the Jets again for the second time, and it was not enough to get from Leafs. Ehlers scores from Dubois again to make it 1-0. And then, dude, Hellebuck was just there, like, absolutely just, like, saving everything he saw.
So glad I put him on my fantasy. 20 fantasy points.
Until Mitch Marner scores a backhand. Yeah, it looked like a backhand tip-in from Matthews and Brody. I'm like, okay, I got 1-1. And then defensive collapses lets Ehlers score from a pass across from Cal Connor to make it 2-1.
The pass across.
The pass acrosses. We like those. And then in the third period, Willie Nylander scores to make it 2-2. Dude, Nylander was literally everywhere in front of the net yesterday, and he just could not score until he finally did from another pass across from JT to make it 2-2.
Pass across.
I know. And then Ilya Mikheyev, it looked like the game winner from Kerfoot and Pierre Engvall at the 12-minute mark until Stasny scores to tie it up in the 17-minute mark from Ehlers again and Pionk to make it to go to overtime. And a crucial point here, but Austin Matthews takes it, game winner from Riley and Marner, which I'll thank the refs for this one, because if the refs did not call that slashing penalty on the Jets, we would have went to the power play, but they never called it. And Riley's stick broke, so Riley had to go back to the bench and get a stick. And then when he came back, it led to a 2-1.
The Jets had so much time to score.
I know. And then,
play.
Riley for the pass across to Austin Matthews for his 21st of the season.
Backhand, right over Hellebuck.
Right over Hellebuck.
Beauty.
Yeah, so much for
Austin Matthews, you beauty.
Game winner. And then, so much for the wrist injury there. And, the Leafs, now, I want to say steal one, because they were just all over the Jets last game.
They snapped a 3-game losing streak.
Yeah, they did. But you know what? I will take that with a 4-3 win. And the Leafs go back at it tomorrow against the Winnipeg Jets for the third and last time. And then on Sunday, they play the Ottawa Senators in Ottawa.
So it looks like you're going to get Hutchinson against Ottawa.
Maybe.
Most likely.
Oh, I want to talk about Matt Murray, because this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand.
So now Montreal goes into a game coming off a back-to-back, playing tired, obviously. Like the Leafs, they lost back-to-back as well. Mm-hmm. So I'm not expecting much from the Habs this game. It was pretty close if you really think about it. In the first period, I was at hockey, but I was watching the highlights or whatever. Mm-hmm. And the first period, it was 0-0. So I'm like, okay. Jake Allen got the start. So giving Price some rest for Saturday's game, which they are going to bounce back. I guarantee it.
Okay.
I guarantee they're going to bounce back and win the game.
Okay.
Coming back off a back-to-back second half. And, first period 0-0. Second period, Josh Leavell, former Leaf, scores 2 goals.
Former Leaf.
Turnover from Shea Weber was, I think, the first one, and then a nice pass tipped right through Jake Allen's legs. 2-0 going into the third period. Now, I'm there thinking, maybe, you know what, Montreal can possibly make a comeback. 9 minutes left in the third period. Shea Weber gets a shot. Corey Perry, again, with a nice tip, scores a nice goal. Now, I think we were dominant. I think we were playing way better than the Flames were in the third period. And then we had the momentum going, trying to pull the goalie. Paul Byron taking the stupid penalty.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it was a holding or interference. It might have been one of those, or tripping.
I think it was interference.
But that's a tough penalty to take with like 2 minutes left. And Calgary Flames kill it. And Montreal takes another loss, 2-1. Close. I thought they were going to play much worse, because they had to travel, especially from Vancouver to Calgary, and to play a game a couple of hours later. So not bad. Now we're gonna get our rest today, and tomorrow night we're gonna play the Flames once again at 7 o'clock. So looking forward to that game. Carey Price is gonna get the start.
Is it in Calgary again?
Yeah, it is. It's in Calgary, and then I think we go to Winnipeg again.
Oh,
that's fine. That's okay. 7-1.
Hopefully they'll actually show the game. Because they show the games on TSN and we can't watch them. So it was like, and it's kind of ridiculous. So,
But the NHL did make a deal, and we'll get to that after.
Yeah, with ESPN. Actually, no, I'm going to get to that right now. Because
concluding our topic here, Montreal and Toronto will play tomorrow. Going to enjoy our games. Well, maybe not, because we're both working. So
actually, no, I'll be home for it.
I think I might be still at work, but
that's tough.
So now, ESPN and the NHL.
Yeah, they reached a 7-year deal. Looks like they will show hockey games on ESPN, so that'll be interesting.
Don't even know if I have ESPN.
I don't even know either. But hey, I guess that's good for expanding the game, I guess, in the United States. So, Stephen A. Smith.
Shout out to Stephen A. Smith.
Now he's going to talk about
hockey.
That's going to be hilarious because they don't know anything.
He's like, what do I know about hockey? I know nothing about hockey. I don't know a damn thing.
The puck is black. Okay, really?
Oh, man.
Well, it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I love what. Oh man, it's gonna be so funny.
It's gonna be so funny.
It's see all these memes like the Buffalo Sabres office. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh man, it's hilarious.
The Blues give Bennington 6 for 6. I don't know what I'm talking. I was like, okay, even though that deal isn't even that bad. Like I don't even know why people are hating on that deal.
The Kings picked Byfield over Stützle. What the hell am I doing?
Oh man, that was so
too funny, man.
These are so funny.
But by the way, back to what you said.
The Sabres again joke again. Apparently their ticket holders didn't even want to like sell tickets. Like they didn't even buy the tickets. Their own ticket holders didn't even buy the tickets. They were just like we don't like. That's sad. That is sad.
And you know it's also sad? Their best
Jack
player
Eichel
is
might not
out.
play
Jack
for the whole
Eichel
season.
might be out the remainder of the season. Going to be reevaluated in a week.
Oh, well, I'm not a Sabres fan, so
That is
not my problem.
They have 6 wins in, 20-something games?
Wait,
They have 6
did
wins,
the
man.
Senators have more wins? 'Cause I think they have like 9 than the Sabres.
The thing with the Sabres is they've been rebuilding for 10 years.
10 years.
It's been 10 years. And their last playoff appearance was 2010 or 2020 or 2009.
Wow.
So it's been a long time. And if you're a Sabres fan, I'm just saying, I always watched the games last year. Whoever the away team is, have more fans in the Sabres arena. It's hilarious. Especially when there's Leaf games. I'm watching Leafs versus Sabres. And when Matthews scores,
they're full of Leaf fans.
Literally cheering, but there's no goal horn. Oh my gosh, man! Eichel needs a new home. Montreal.
Yeah, he needs to leave.
Come to Montreal or go to the
okay.
Go to the Rangers where you'll actually be wanted, right?
Yeah, that's very true.
I think the Rangers need a nice, better center than Zibanejad.
Oh yeah, because Zibanejad has been awful.
Been terrible. Like this. I remember the Sabres were I think the Rangers were beating the Devils 6-3. I'm like, oh, Zibanejad must have had a goal, right? Especially in Panarin's
like 2
absence,
shots.
right? No, 2 shots.
2 shots in a block. Like, okay.
Wow. Meanwhile, Chris Kreider, veterans out here. Ryan Strome also trying to put the team on the back. Adam Fox putting the back on the team. Georgiev playing pretty good because also
Shesterkin's shaky, dude.
Shesterkin's been out, so he's been playing more and more games than usual.
That's tough.
But not a Rangers fan, not a Sabres fan.
Not a Sabres fan, so not my problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What you were saying earlier, the Blues actually lock up Binnington for 6 years, $6 million every season, which seems about $36 million total for the 6 years he will be on the team. And it's good because was that his rookie? He wasn't even.
It was his first year. Yeah, he won a Stanley Cup.
First year he won the Stanley Cup already.
And he's been good. Like he hasn't been like bad or anything ever since he won the cup.
Yeah,
so, like, I don't know
in the bubble last year he wasn't that great.
Well, again, 20% of the team had COVID. Remember, like they had COVID symptoms.
I remember Jake Allen had to get a couple more starts.
Yeah, so I'm not like.
I'm not gonna hate on that deal.
That's a fine deal.
For a young goaltender who still has potential.
Yeah, like he still has to grow his game and stuff.
I mean.
Yeah, so like there's just no reason to hate on that contract. Like $6 million, that's like literally one more than Freddie Anderson. So that's pretty good. One more than Freddie Anderson.
And I think
he's won a cup. So
is Binnington better than Freddie Anderson?
Yeah. Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Come on. But yeah. I want to speak about another goalie because this is ridiculous. I cannot stand people defending this goalie for terrible goaltending. Matt Murray is awful, absolutely awful. And I have people in my DMs on our group chat being like, oh no, we got to back Matt Murray up because of this defense. Don't even start with the defense because, again, John Gibson plays with terrible defense in Anaheim and has a .899 save percentage, almost .900 save percentage. Matt Murray has again, not saying it's good at all, but it's a bad defense out there, but at least he could save more pucks than what I saw on, Wednesday when they lost 7-1. That is unacceptable. He should have saved at least 3 of those. The one by McDavid, the one by Draisaitl where McDavid passed it through some guy's legs. It was absolutely insane. And then I think it was like another one. Oh, yeah, the James Neal one. He should have saved that too. That's already 3 he should have saved there. It's unacceptable. And people have to stop defending Matt Murray because this is bad.
Also, you got to look at it. The goalie can't save everything. Of course, obviously he can't save everything. He could have had some, but there was no offense in that game that was generated whatsoever. It was pretty much in Matt Murray's zone.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, the centers weren't generating any opportunities. The defense weren't also helping as well. And Matt Murray was left out to dry. So what do you think is going to happen if no offense is being generated? He should save more pucks
because it's unacceptable. Like, dude, we've seen – come on. He's been bad for, 2 to 3 years already. He has a .384 goals against average. He's almost letting
What's his save percentage right now? What's his save percentage?
.880. It's .880. Come on. You're telling me you're going to defend an .880 save percentage? Isn't that what Devin Dubnyk had last year or something?
Maybe. When
Devin Dubnyk was awful last year too. Even Devin Dubnyk has a better save percentage than Matt Murray. He's at an .893. Let's go to Martin Jones. What is Martin Jones' stats out here? Martin Jones. I can even find him. Martin Jones. Hold on, one sec. Martin Jones, 879 out of 384. Basically the same as Matt Murray. And the Sharks have, you could say, better defense than the Senators.
I guess.
Why are people defending Matt Murray? Why?
So he's very inconsistent this season.
Why?
From what I'm seeing. Because
Why?
one night
Why
he could
defending
be
Matt
out
Murray?
here robbing the Flames on in a shootout, and the next couple nights they lose. He gets scored 7 goals on. Now I don't know why DJ Smith kept him in the net. I don't know why he wasn't pulled. I'm just saying.
No, I
Did
think
not
it's
have a like after the 4th goal, I probably would have pulled him because
Okay. And why would you pull him?
because it's just not, first of all,
Because he just wasn't good enough. He just was not good enough.
He wasn't good enough. There's
Okay.
It's not fair. Also, it's not fair that he has to deal with these garbage team, like this garbage team.
Okay, so then why would you
goals.
why would you put another goalie then? If it's not fair to him, then it's not fair to the other goalie. It's that Matt Murray is not good enough. He's not good enough. An 880 save percentage. You're really gonna defend that? Almost letting 4 goals a game. You're gonna defend that and say, "Oh no, it's all the defense fault." That's not true. It's his fault. It's his fault.
Good thing I'm not a Sens fan right now because the future's tight.
I'm not a Sens fan.
No.
Like,
Me either.
why are people defending this? And then Matt Murray makes 2 saves. Our group chat from our friend is like, "Oh my gosh, Matt Murray's so good." It's like, dude, calm down. He gave up 7 goals. Like, come on. It's unacceptable. And you know it. You know it's unacceptable. An 880 save percentage giving up 4 goals a game.
If that was Carey Price, I'd be pretty.
You would not be happy. You would not.
We have
that.
the Norris winner on our
If Freddie
team,
Anderson was that, I would not defend that. No regular hockey fan would defend their own goaltender that gives up almost 4 goals a game and is an 8.
Okay, but you also got to think about this. If Freddie Anderson was like that, and
nobody's defending.
Let's say Morgan Riley, the whole defense group wasn't doing anything. Do you think you're gonna blame every single thing on Freddie?
I wouldn't blame every single thing, but I would still blame him because that's unacceptable. How are you at an 880? Come on.
880. That's terrible.
880. Like 880. 880, bro. 384 goals against average. You know that's bad. I know that you have hockey knowledge, and I know that you know that is awful.
Let's just move on from that.
No, because you know it's true. I pulled up the stats right here. You know it's true. He has been awful.
Let's move on from Matt Murray.
Because
the Senator. I want to talk about the Senators' future because what was that guy's name?
Oh yeah, another. Oh okay, dude. Oh man, these people.
I forget his name, but someone said.
Former Senator.
In 3 years, the Ottawa Senators will be way better than the Maple Leafs. In 3 years, possibly.
Did he say a top 5 team in the league or something?
Top 5 team.
Like,
Possibly.
What?
Possibly.
What?
Possibly. Now, top 5 team in the league, because there's Tampa, Boston, who are never going to
Carolina.
Carolina's going to be there soon.
Vegas, Avs.
But obviously, the Ottawa Senators are definitely going to be a top 10 team, in my opinion, in the next couple.
Not top 5. I'm telling you that right now.
In the next
that goaltending?
3 years. Stützle is going to develop, right?
Yeah,
but will they surpass Toronto? Maybe. It's very possible.
No.
Tim Stützle could become very, very
Their
good.
offensive group will never be as good as Nylander, never be as good as Marner.
Obviously.
Never be better as Marner.
They also have a lot of off-season time.
Yeah, they still have a lot of off-season time left.
They can go and get the pieces that they need to keep.
But again, who wants to play in Ottawa? Who wants to play in Ottawa? Tell me. Who wants to play in Ottawa? Dadonov signed in Ottawa because no other team was giving them that money. They had money. They were tanking.
I think the Senators will be a very strong team in the near future.
Strong team, but not top 5. That's.
If people can laugh now, right? People can laugh.
Yeah,
now.
and I'll keep laughing. I'm
just saying, the Senators will be a good team in the future. I guarantee it. Maybe not as good as that 2017 or 16 playoff run against the Penguins, but they'll definitely be better and definitely playoff contenders for sure in the near future. Probably I'd say 3, 4, 5 years. Definitely not.
Yeah, playoff contender, but not top 5.
But top.
No.
They literally
just named 6 teams that are better than them. That will probably be better than them in the next 3 years. Come on.
Yeah. Probably, but They'll get
And
there.
the Devils, like, okay, no, I'm not saying Devils are top 5. Nope, never said no. But like
No.
the Devils will probably be better than them in the future. Like, well, look at what they have. They have better goaltending. They have better offense. That's for sure. Their defense, Ty Smith is out there. He's putting up numbers.
Probably obviously Tampa. Probably.
Kulikov, like, they aren't bad out there. Yeah.
I think we'll move on from this. I think we'll move on from the Senators here because this is getting
Yeah, because it's
still got a little bit more.
ridiculous.
Couple injuries around the NHL. Yossi's out with a
week to week
with a
upper
body injury. Kemper, I think, is out remainder of the season, right?
Oh, is he?
He might be because he's on the IR.
Oh.
He's out for a while.
It's just week to week too.
Anders Lee is out, and I think
indefinitely.
So that's
tough.
Especially it's because the Islanders are on an 8-game win streak, I believe.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate.
That's a big piece, especially because he's their captain too.
Uh-huh.
Point leaders too.
Radulov might be back tomorrow. He's a game time call, game time decision. And
that's it for the injuries. One more thing I want to talk about. Let's go for.
We got to go quickly here. We got to go quickly.
Let's talk about Seattle quickly.
Uh-huh.
Seattle cranking. Who's going to be their goalie? Who are they going to get in the offseason? Who is going to be leaving their respective teams and going to Seattle or another team? Trade rumors. Let's go right now.
Well, no, they don't have to trade for a goalie. They can just pick one up in the draft.
I know. But
okay, so Freddie Anderson's probably going to be there. He's going to be there.
That's what I'm thinking. Freddie Anderson, Dunn from Toronto, Campbell, Hutchinson.
They're not.
They might have to roll with that.
They're not running with that.
I hope they do. Please.
Well, I hope they don't. I hope they don't.
But I think Campbell can be a starter. But I feel like they should sign a younger goalie.
Yeah.
Imagine they trade for like Kevin Lanigan or something. Can you imagine?
Yeah, imagine. I said this in the offseason. They gotta go for Kemper. I know we got injured now, but like when he's healthy, we've seen him absolutely beast in the net. So like if they can run with Kemper and Campbell, they can do that. Yeah.
If they do the trade, Freddie's gone. Let's say Freddie's on Seattle.
Yeah, Freddie's gone in the free agency.
I package a deal with, let's say, Kerfoot. I throw probably VC in there because maybe.
Well, VC's a free agent too.
Oh yeah, maybe if they let VC walk, I throw Kerfoot. Maybe before the trade deadline they throw a trade. Obviously not, but like I throw Kerfoot.
There's rumors of like Taylor Hall coming to Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe. But
I called that in the offseason.
If they were to get a trade for Kemper, I throw Kerfoot. They
need offense out there because their defense is fine. Goligoski, OEL, Chychrun, like Pitlick.
Maybe I throw Kerfoot in there. Maybe if you
Robertson. Robertson.
We haven't seen what he's made of. We haven't seen what he's made of.
Yeah, but like, dude, where does he fit?
I know.
Maybe give him like a defensive front, like Timothy Liljegren, because we have not. He's been rumored to play, and he has not played. Sandin is injured now, with like he sacrificed the body and like broke his foot or something, like fractured. Mm-hmm. So that's tough. Hopefully he gets better, but like
and now maybe let's say the Taylor Hall rumors from Toronto. What would you give for Taylor Hall?
I think Kerfoot's gone because dude, nobody's taking $8 million for Taylor Hall, right? So they're gonna have to retain salary. Like, nobody's taking $8 million.
You know what they could do? They could if they. Okay, maybe this might be stupid. I maybe throw Zach. I might throw Zach Hyman in there.
No.
I think
no.
Maybe. No. Think about this.
No one is no.
Think about this. Hang on. Hear my side. Thornton, Matthews, Marner. You throw Zach Hyman in that trade. You get Taylor Hall somehow and get Kerfoot out of there and whatever, maybe some picks. You go Hall, Tavares, Nylander. That's a solid top six. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but I want Zach Hyman.
Your third line, you can roll with Mikheyev.
And then maybe you can make a trade and go get Rickard Rakell from Anaheim because he's been on fire.
Exactly, but
where is the money going?
Mikheyev, Spezzo, Simmons, and your fourth line could be Patan, Robertson, Boyd. It's not bad.
I don't know about Robertson. I don't know. No. They don't trade Hyman at the deadline. No, that can't happen.
You don't think so?
No, they can't. No chance. Absolutely no chance. No.
Dude, Freddie or
He's on a
Hyman's
team-friendly
gonna
contract
go.
too. For the
Freddie or
rest of the
Hyman's
season.
gonna walk. One of them's gonna go.
Freddie's gone. Freddie's gone. They need Hyman. They need Hyman so bad.
Especially because he's a workhorse for the team.
They need Hyman. And apparently, like, Dubas is like on he's constantly on the phone looking for like a Zach Hyman type of player too, at the deadline. So I'm like, okay, Rickard Rakell, literally right there. Like, just go get him from Anaheim, please. Like, he's on like $4 million. Just trade Kerfoot and somebody else. Like, please.
Do you think? Would you trade Ilya Mikheyev?
Yeah.
I think
Mikheyev.
So I think Mikheyev's got to go, bro. I'm just.
I don't know. Like, Mikheyev's good on the penalty kill. He scored last night again, so. I don't think.
What if they threw? I don't know, man.
I don't even know, to be honest.
This is what they're gonna have. They're gonna have their veterans, right? And they're gonna have their good young players, like their good young forwards and the veterans. Like, there's not gonna be any like mediocre players on the team. It's just gonna be veterans and young players like Matthews.
Yeah.
And they're building the team around Matthews. So if you really think about it, Matthews and Marner are their two guys that they're definitely keeping and are not going to be leaving. That's for sure. So pretty much they're going to have to get a left winger because Jumbo Joe, let's face it, he's not going to be on that first line for much longer. Or
I don't think
that long. So you're going to have to look for a first line center that can play with Matthews and Marner, who can set up Matthews and Marner because those guys are going to be the goal scorers. And if you can get a good left winger who shoots left and can make plays, that's what they need right there. They don't need Hyman to play the first line every time.
They could swap players.
Exactly. Imagine Taylor Hall in the first line.
I know, or like Raquel. You can have Raquel, Matthews, Marner. That would be absolutely filthy. But yeah, or like they could just go out and get another defenseman. Like, defense doesn't hurt. Just go get.
That's true.
Nashville right now, like, dude, Nashville is awful. Just go get Ekholm, and then you could run with like, obviously Riley Brody, and then you could like Ekholm and Muzzin, second pair. Come on, two guys that can fight, and then you could put like Hall and like Dermott, and then like substitute Dermott for Bogosian. Then you can like Bogosian and Hall. Stop playing with that. I'm telling you.
All right, I think we should move on to our basketball topic.
Yeah, we got to make this quick. So, the All-Star game was kind of fun. The competitions though were kind of boring, other than the 3-point game. On the three-point competition, that was kind of interesting. Mike Conley was
obviously Curry won.
Obviously, but Mike Conley, he
I know,
he did an interest.
He's pretty solid.
Dunk contest, I'm gonna be honest. Dunk contests were kind of boring.
The dunk contest, some casual won it, I think, or some rookie.
Yeah, I never even heard of that dude. He like blew a kiss to the rim and that like won him the thing. I'm like, okay. I was like,
Sabonis won the
Sabonis.
Luka Doncic was like, I didn't warm up. Funny how the finalists were Vucevic and Sabonis. It's hilarious.
I know, the two centers. That was so funny.
But yeah, like Team LeBron. But the highlight of the night, Team LeBron versus Team Durant. Curry hitting half courts. Dame hitting half courts. Team LeBron dominated Team Durant. Absolutely dominated. Embiid was out, and so was Simmons. KD was out.
Play.
80's out. So
Booker.
Yeah, so Mike Conley was on Team Durant, and who else was there? Forget who else.
Tatum?
Yeah, Tatum. Yeah, some other people subbed in.
It was kind of interesting, though. I'm not even going to lie. It was actually kind of a good game.
But a domination performance from Team LeBron.
It wasn't even that much of a – okay, it was about like 20, but like it was still –
think about this. The quarters, obviously they went by who won the most quarters or whatever. Team LeBron won all 4 quarters.
Yeah. He was like,
they won. So All-Star break finished.
We move on to started back.
Started back 2 nights ago.
Yeah, Raptors already losing. They lost. Raptors didn't have Siakam or Van Vliet. They played the Atlanta Hawks. They were down by like 15. No, they were down by 19 at one point. Came back. I know. And then they were winning by 15, the Raptors, and then they just choked it in the end. Tony Snell hit a game-winning 3. I'm like, Tony Snell, out of all people. I'm like, okay, you know what, the Leafs won last night. So I'm like, the Raptors are not ruining my mood tonight. I was like, nah, I'm not letting that happen.
Shout out to Kyle Lowry, who doesn't want to leave Toronto. He wants to retire as a Raptors. Get him a statue out of Scotiabank Arena right now.
He deserves that.
The first Raptor to get their jersey retired has to be Lowry.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be Lowry. If it's anybody else, it's probably Vince Carter. But other than that, Lowry has to be the first jersey to be retired.
Absolutely
as a
legend.
Raptor because this
Absolutely,
guy is dedicated to this
absolutely
team
legend.
and still wants to keep playing. You got to respect that.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
shout out to that.
Absolute legend. And the
Blake,
people are like, because he sold his house,
mhm.
he wants to get traded. Just because somebody sells their
I
property
know, and
does
then
not
he said,
mean-
I love it. He said, he's like, yo, whatever news you're getting this from
Yeah.
doesn't come from me. It's not true. Like facts. People are saying, oh yeah, he's getting traded. When
know,
the
like,
hell did he
what?
say he's getting traded? Or his
Because he sold
agent?
something. Like maybe he just wanted more money. Like
Yeah, I know.
what? Like
Well,
dude,
who doesn't want more money?
I
But
know. Like that's maybe the highest value of the house was $5 million. Like come on.
mhm.
Like Taylor Hall bought a house in Toronto. It doesn't mean that he was coming to Toronto. like
Steven Stamkos has a house in Aurora.
oh yeah, like doesn't mean that he's coming to Toronto, which I will gladly take Steven Stamkos. But like like come on.
Simmons close to Newmarket. McDavid's from Newmarket. That
Oh
doesn't
yeah.
mean he's
McDavid to Toronto. Like, come on. Like Mark Scheifele's from Kitchener, Ontario. I saw it yesterday. Scheifele to Toronto. Like, come on.
I know.
Like,
Makes
come
no
on.
sense. But yeah, Blake Griffin actually getting
join the Nets
claimed by the Brooklyn Nets and will play the remainder of the season with a veteran minimum contract or maximum.
Something like that. He turned down like $60 million just to play with them. And I'm like, okay.
I know, 16 million. Yeah, but I mean, I would get out of the Detroit as well.
I know.
Well,
Like, I get it. It's the
opportunity
Pistons. Like
to play with a Nets team that could potentially
win a championship. And then you could go get your money in the offseason. Yeah.
I mean, smart move on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, I know. Like
especially a team that doesn't have bench players anymore.
yeah.
So he will hit him, DeAndre Jordan, Durant, Harden, Kyrie. That's a good starting five right there.
Harris on the bench. Cabarro, dude. He's on the bench. Yeah, so it's like
what are you gonna roll with? I say Kyrie, Harden, KD, DeAndre Jordan, and Blake Griffin.
So there you go. A strong starting five.
Solid starting five. And
yeah, and
I think that's it for the NBA, right?
Yeah, and then just some soccer news here. Juventus get people are like shocking loss. I'm like, who is shocked? I predicted this. Juventus are apparently stunned by Porto. I'm like, yeah, no one is stunned. They won.
Maybe Juve, but
nah, nobody should be stunned. We all knew this was coming. Porto beats Juve in aggregate on away goals. I'm like,
yeah, it was 4-4.
Not shocked. Not shocked. And yeah, Ronaldo can't win a trophy with Juve.
But you know what I'm also not shocked about? Messi losing once again to Mbappe and the PSG. Absolutely dominating performance.
How was it domination? Dude, Barcelona dominated them all second leg. You can look at the stats.
I know, but the goals count the most.
Yeah, I know.
It was a 1-1 tie, 5-1 in aggregation. Or 5-2, sorry. I'm like, am I shocked? Even without I'm still not surprised. I'm like, oh man.
It's okay. Ronaldo still lost to Porto, who has like no one. So
Ronaldo and Messi out of the UCL since 2005.
I know, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
16 years.
Who's Porto playing anyway?
I don't even know. Because all the other matches aren't done yet. Because we still have Juve. Imagine Juve advancing. No way. We still have Real Madrid, Sevilla. No, Dortmund advanced. We still have Chelsea.
Man City.
I think so. Who else is there?
Who's winning UCL?
Oh man, Bayern Munich. I said Man City a couple days ago, but then I'm like, no.
I got three teams that are probably gonna win.
I think Bayern Munich are gonna win again. Like they're unstoppable.
It's gonna be PSG, Bayern, or Man City. I don't see Liverpool winning it this year.
Although they did advance. They advanced. They beat RB Leipzig 2-0 again. So
yeah, but
Bayern Munich is gonna win again. Like this dude. Did you see their coach? He's like, we're not ruling out signing Haaland. I was like, really? Because Lewandowski played for Borussia Dortmund, and then he went to Bayern Munich. So it's like, dude, Haaland could do the same thing.
Yeah, and especially if Dortmund's not going to win anything. He can just...
Yeah, I know. Well, hey, they advanced to the next round.
Imagine that
team.
So what, you got Sané, you got Perisic, you got Lewandowski, you got Alphonso Davies. Oh,
Neuer.
Kimmich.
Oh, man.
My God.
Unbelievable.
What a team right there.
Yeah, I know. Dude, they're going to win again.
Dude.
And no one is shocked.
Who stopped? The only two teams I see giving them competition is PSG, if Neymar's back.
If Neymar's back, yeah.
And
Man City.
Because Mbappe's definitely not going to carry a team by himself when he's like, what, 22? Like, that's it?
he carried PSG to
He
get
did,
Barcelona,
yeah, he
so.
did. Yeah, he did beat Barcelona, but
Yeah,
Bayern
so,
Munich is the best team in Europe, and the best
yeah,
team in the
so
world, in my opinion.
yeah, I know. Yeah, they are. They won all 6 titles last year.
All 6. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
that's still
tough.
crazy to think.
So yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up.
I think that'll wrap it off here.
So before I quickly go, look at your hat right there. Blue Jays starting pretty
Oh yeah,
soon.
they're playing right now too. I think I don't even spring training. They're
Season,
killing it out
Grapefruit
there.
League, right?
They lost 2-1, but again, spring training. Like, who cares?
Spring training. They'll be back April 1st, April Fool's Day, because baseball is a joke. Imagine. Get it? It's on April Fool's. But
That's a good
yeah,
one.
baseball will be back. Montreal, Toronto tomorrow.
Texas is allowing 40,000 fans in their stadium.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Raptors look
I
to
don't live in
bounce
Texas.
back this weekend. I think
Hopefully they
who they play, the Raptors.
I don't even know. I got to check the schedule.
But they're gonna definitely try bounce back. Hopefully
Mhm.
Siakam will be back because he's out due to protocols. Van Vliet might be out due to protocols as well. So looking to bounce back there. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the
Leafs
episode of the
and
Ninja Sports
Habs and
Podcast.
yeah,
Hopefully
so
enjoy this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and comment down below who's gonna win Saturday night's games
facts.
or hockey, basketball. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the podcast.
So yeah,
we'll see you guys next week. Take care and peace.